What is up, world? What is up, world? What is up, world? You are in tune to the Know-It-Alls, and we are definitely in the place to be, in the space to be on this magnificent weekend. You know what, G-Man? I am blessed to have you here on the program. Tell me what's up, man. What's been up this week?
Man, what's cracking, man? Hey, T. Riley, man, you about to get the big fine early and often, bro, because we on time, 6 o'clock on the nose, bro. He said we was all going to get the big fine because we was late, man, but we ain't getting no big fine. We on time doing what we need to do today. But, man, we back in the building, and you see what time it is? You see how I'm decked out? You already know. It's football season, baby. It's football. It's time to go.
Kings, better than diamond rings.
Listen, NFL training camp, colleges have reported, high schools got 3 weeks till they play, preseason game next week. It is football season, so let's go. It's time to go.
Yeah, man. Big Tay Factor, Tay Boy Fresh. What's good, man? How you doing today?
Not getting fined, Big G. Don't get all hyped up.
I had the trigger.
Hey,
I had the trigger, bro.
I'm all right, Ma. I just got a busy weekend. Friday nights from right about an hour before the homie started at 8 o'clock. Probably about 2 hours before my 6-year-old niece, my 4-year-old and 3-year-old nephews came over. And they just left about an hour and a half ago. So I done been down to the pool with them. I done been to the park with him. We done took them to McDonald's for Happy Meals and then pizza for dinner and yeah, just a whole weekend of kids stuff, man. You know, when I get off this broadcast tonight, man, I'm going to just sit and talk with my wife and watch something dumb, even if it's something dumb, because she great leave to go to Paris on Tuesday. So you know. And she's been gone for about 9 or 10 days. I'm gonna be solo. I'm gonna get out in them streets again, Big G. You know how I
no way, Tate. No streets, man. It's too much. It's too much, man. Them streets is something else, bro. I'm telling you, I've been out there in them streets, man. It's rough out there, bro.
Right.
Streets, man. No way.
Well, you've been married way longer than me. It'll be 15 years. I've been married since in October, and I ain't been apart from her like 10 days, so I ain't gonna know how to act. So the only thing I know is, like, you know, remember Pookie from New Jack City? It'd be calling me, Scotty. It'd be calling me. Right. The streets be calling me, man.
Hey, man, them streets ain't no punk, bro. I be out in the virtual streets, and man, it's crazy out there, bro.
Yeah,
it's crazy. So I can imagine the real streets how it is. Woo,
oh my God.
Big G, you see I got the PYB hanging. You don't?
Oh, man, I ain't had it. I got it though, man. I got it. I got the PYB, man. I'm gonna hang it, man. I got my kids want to do a whole new background thing, man, even outside of the signs. But I don't know if I'm gonna have time, bro. I need to take some days off to get that organized.
To get your stuff right.
It probably take some days, but we got overhauls coming in for the mainstay. But look, we want everybody to make sure that you like and subscribe. Like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube and Twitch, so that when we go live, you'll definitely get those notifications. We're also broadcasting on our Twitter account on X, where you can check that out as well. Make sure you do that. Big G, make sure you tell them to get those algorithms up. Please tell a friend. Tell your partner, tell your homeboy, tell Roro and them that the Know-It-Alls is on and we're in full effect and we're about to do what we do. Make sure that you give us that that thumbs up, that like, and subscribe to all of the channels, man. We are definitely finna get this thing moving and get it cracking. We're gonna do it right after this, though. ready to get it in. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. So, one of the big things, this guy got on shades. Your future's so bright, you gotta wear shades. If that's what this is.
I had to switch the segue real quick, fast, in a hurry, because the future is bright over in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and in Columbus, Ohio. But we're gonna get to it on the show, dog. Let's go.
We definitely gonna get to it, man. Take out something to say. I see it on his face.
No, I was just gonna say shout out to live chat, man. The homie Tim, the Afton, the General, G Stacy, Quad Father, Dennis Pablo, T Riley in the building, Big E Bronco saying he got to give Big G some love today because he always give you a hard time.
He be giving me hell, dog. He be giving me hell. He don't care. He don't care, man.
Hey, look, it bees that way sometimes. But I can't control the rhyme. Yeah, that's old. You don't remember that. You boys don't. Y'all remember that. You know what I'm saying?
What you said, little fella? What you said, little fella?
Yeah, you the little fella.
Y'all don't believe that. Y'all don't believe that. Y'all.
You a young 74 baby, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, but I know the music. Fella. I know the music. I got the music. So look, quarterbacks getting paid all this bread. They're getting paid this dough. Jordan Love just got paid an excessive amount of dough. Talk to me about that, Big G. How you feeling?
Jordan Love just broke the bank for the NFL at $220 million on Friday for a quarterback play based on an 8-game sample size of how he killed the NFL the last 8 games and destroyed Ma's Dallas Cowboys in the playoffs. He set the record. He set the bar, $220 million. Now, this is the deal. I already done told Tate this. I'm going to repeat it again, and I'm going to tell Ma so he can hear me loud and clear. What the Green Bay Packers just said is that Jordan Love is the best quarterback in the NFC. That by giving him that money, they said he is numero uno. He better than Kirk Cousins. He better than Dak Prescott. He better than Matt Stafford. He's better than old boy over in Detroit. He's better than every quarterback in the NFC. That's why they gave him that bread. Now, he got to show what he can do, bro. Because $220 million, you done almost crippled your franchise. Between him and Josh Jacobs' bread, that's like 30% of the bread for the whole team. So listen, it's time to put up or shut up. Now, I'm on the side to think that he will. But we're going to see. We're going to see about Jordan Love, bro.
Tate, how you feeling about this?
Well, man, this is kind of, what's up, homie Claude? Hey, man, I told Big G and the homies on Friday night, this Green Bay doing it to themselves, right?
Facts.
I mean, they kept Aaron Rodgers 2 years too long. They drafted Jordan Love in the first round. I believe it was 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Kept Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers had a couple good MVP seasons, but you paying Aaron Rodgers then $50 million a year.
Big facts.
You could have, seen and didn't make the playoffs the last 2 years, I believe, in Green Bay.
Big facts.
So you could have let Jordan Love go ahead and get in the driver's seat to drive that Maserati and see what you're working with. See if you got a driver you want to keep. Mm-hmm. Now, as it is, he played all of last year, had a slow start in the first half, lost to the Steelers in Pittsburgh. But by the end, he whooped the Cowboys, right?
Yeah,
in Dallas.
Beat them down. So
what they working with, they got it paid because the clock is up. They gave him a $23 million contract with incentives a year before. They obviously thought enough of him to bring him back again. Maybe that was what he played on this past year. Well, now he answered all the questions. Got a playoff win. Could have got 2 against San Francisco.
Had him beat. Dead to rights. Had him beat.
So now that's just the market now, man. That's the market. Mm-hmm. If you got a good quarterback, you think he's your starting franchise quarterback, you better be ready to come off that 50 ball.
Facts.
That money ball. See that ball is gold. And Tua got paid too. That's why they both pointed that bag.
The big bag. They got the big bag, bro.
I like Tate. I like that you call it Moneyball, man. And I like what G said. You're kind of setting the stage. If you understand this whole thing, most people don't like setting the market. But then there's teams like, Green Bay, or there's teams, who like Miami that will set the market. And they're not afraid to go ahead and set the market for their receiver, Minnesota, for their receiver, for their quarterback, for their guy. I just think Green Bay is creating another problem, another Aaron Rodgers again with Jordan Love, because like Tate said, you're not going to be able to pay anybody. When you have a nucleus of good young players, you have to understand they're all going to come, and the salary cap is mythical. Because it's a mythical number. You can find the money. You can always find the money every year. But the most important thing is that when you start paying your high-profile players a gob ton of money, now you're going to start losing your young talent that's developing on your roster. So if you're going to be willing to pay all of this money to the quarterbacks or people who you're saying you need to pay, you don't understand that at some point you're going to price yourself out of your under talent, and your under talent is what helps you win football games, right? That's what helps you win football games. So
Ma, this is the thing though, and I'm gonna be honest. I think Green Bay, Tate, you're exactly right by saying that they waited too late because they could have got Rodgers and had this done already. But I don't know if they crippled themselves, because what they've done through acquisition of the NFL draft and what they've done by already paying a couple of their players. Their corners already paid, their middle linebackers already paid. So the deal's going to be is if one of those wide receivers hits, because they don't have their wide receivers is probably the most unknown group. Can any of you guys outside of Watson name another player in the wide receiver group for the Green Bay Packers? They're the most unproven, unknown group. But
they good though. This is unknown.
That's right. So if one of them WRs hits real well, then now you got to get off that bread, bro. And that's that's going to hurt them, man. But if they don't, even if the guys are the middle of the pack guys, they have an opportunity to keep rejuvenating and bringing guys in from the draft, but they just won't be big-time players in free agent market. So I get it for the Packers, because Green Bay's not one of those big markets. It's not like it's a Dallas. It's not like it's a Los Angeles. It's not like it's a Chicago. It's not like it's a New York.
That's the point, Big G. That's the point right there. Green Bay's market is not big. That's why I said you're creating another Aaron Rodgers, where you're turning over your roster every year and hoping that this guy is going to bring us through. You know what I mean? And then that's a big ask. That's what every team is asking of the quarterbacks that's making $45 to $50 million. That's what Dallas asking the debt. That's what Miami Gray asking Tua. Once you get that bread, you have to turn into a force multiplier if you haven't already been one.
Tate, that's my favorite word that you say. Force multiplier. And is Jordan Love a force multiplier?
It's up in the air still. He played good down the stretch. 16 TDs, I think 2 interceptions the last 7 games. He played really well. Went to Dallas, beat Dallas. Again, with San Francisco, should have beat them too. So and is he a false multiplier? What skill position player do he got that's a big name player? He don't.
Facts. So now in the same breath, is Tua a force multiplier? Because he got $216 million.
Oh no, Tua's not. Look what his receivers getting.
That's what I'm saying.
Tim Lyons said Tua got overpaid. And Afton said you can find the money for a guy too. You can't get every player top of the market money. Absolutely not. You can't pay everybody that type of bread and expect for the franchise to have, like, especially in the small market, like G said, when we're talking about the Green Bay Packers. That's just something you're not going to be able to do. We're going to jump into training camp mode, right? I'm going to let you get to the Steelers. I'm going to let you guys go ahead and jump to the Steelers. I got a lot.
That's why I like you go ahead and take your Cowboys first. It's two of us. You go and get yours, man. You try and stretch them Cowboys out every week.
Big facts.
How do I
Go
try
ahead,
to
Mont. Go ahead,
I'm
do your
trying to
Cowboy
stretch
thing.
you trying to get us out the way so you can be bloviated and long-winded about the Cowboys.
Wow.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead with the
you know what
Cowboys.
hurts. You know what hurts my heart as we get into training camp talk. What hurts my heart is that and this is a true statement. Everybody in the chat will know that this is a true statement. If I say, and if I say a boy, it's over with. This program is just done. Like, I can't say anything about my Cowboys without anything getting it misconstrued.
Hey,
I talk about my team like I talk about your team.
That's between you and your brother. I don't be doing
it. Listen, so as we're sitting and we're talking training camp news, some stuff that came out of our training camp today that's kind of worrying me. Sam Williams was carted off today. Ooh. And he has a MRI that's gonna happen. But he was carted off today. Sam is our other side defensive end, and from Tank. Because if you know anything about what Zim was gonna do this year, Zim is running Michael Moore at linebacker. And that's what's been happening in training camp. You've seen Michael Moore at the LB position. We're running 4-3. And, you know, in that 4-3, you know, it's just something you got to have another linebacker. And somebody like Michael Parsons, you got to have him accounted for. So Sam is the other guy who I think took a lot of the onus off of Micah being at that defensive end position.
Yeah, because Dorian Armstrong is gone, right?
Dorrance is gone. Yeah, Dorrance went to Washington. But you know, Michael Parsons, of course, in his press conference, you know, they wanted to emphasize that he led the league in quarterback pressures, not sacks, but pressures, which is good. That means, you know, he got to the quarterback and made him get rid of it or, you know, make a decision with the ball. The thing that Zim has emphasized in this camp that's different from many camps, but except it goes right in line with Jimmy Johnson in his camps, is size. He's emphasized the size and bringing in the size on the defensive line. One of the things that he wants to do is stop the run. Bland and Diggs, I got to ask you guys, do you not believe that Bland and Diggs are the best two cover corners in the league? Tandem wise,
I believe
they up there.
I believe Diggs had a great year before last, and he got hurt.
2 great years.
Well, he had 11 interceptions the 1 year, 2 years ago. What did he have before that?
I think he was at 4. He was at 3 or 4.
Okay,
when he got hurt.
He probably a top 10 corner, but I don't believe in Blandon. I think he just was a product of just a good defense and getting lucky last year. You know what I mean? With all them interceptions, all them run backs.
I mean, but he got 4 the year before.
I don't think he's special at coverage though.
Okay, I can understand.
I think Diggs is. He only problem he's special at coverage. Only problem he gambled too much, but he chooses to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I give Dallas a top 5 or 6 cornerback tandem. I give him a top 5 or 6, legitimately.
That's fair.
But with the youngsters that came into the NFL this year, there might be some jumping. Because some teams done loaded up at the cornerback.
Yeah. So the Bland and Diggs, of course, are getting runs. They both of them have had interceptions.
And Diggs 100%.
Diggs is ready. Diggs is ready. He's ready to go. Josh Butler has stepped up as cornerback number 4. And that's, you know, something that I'm looking forward to. Josh Butler was player of the year in the I think it was the Canadian Football League. And last year he didn't play much, but you know, Jordan Lewis is cornerback 3. If you wonder, Jordan Lewis has been there and been solid this whole time. He's cornerback 3, and Josh Butler's going after quarterback 4. And Tyler Guyton. One of the things that you've seen in camp with Tyler is that he's fluid. They say he's very fluid. He's gliding.
They got him at tackle guard. They got him at tackle guard.
Right. They got him at tackle.
Okay.
They said pass pro. He looks like a pro. He's gliding out there. He's quick. He's fast. He's explosive, and he gets his hands on people. Now, at this point, though, he's third in the pecking order to T.J. Bass and Brock Hoffman, which is crazy. But that's where they have him right now. So that's the news out of the Cowboy camp, man. Of course,
No way. That's
CeeDee Lamb.
That's some biased news, because that's the question. The question, where Lamb at?
Okay, so I can answer these two questions. I expect both of these deals. Well, I expect one deal to be done in this next week coming. CD's is gonna get his money. CD gonna get his money. They've already made him an offer this past week, and that offer was for 5 years. See, it's over years right now because CD only wants 3. Dak only wants 3. Right, and the Cowboys are offering 5 because they're offering 5 because they want to spread the money out. But the middle, both sides are trying to meet in the middle, which would be a 4-year deal. They'll take a 4-year deal.
So you telling me you saying the CD and Dak is going to get a contract before training camp ends?
Well, they were both made offers this week. Both of them were made offers because it's a package deal. You see what happens when CD doesn't have Dak. His production goes down. And you see what happens when Dak doesn't have CD. It's the same thing. So it's one of those things that they're trying to get both as a package deal. I will tell you this. I expect Dak to get his and CD to get his before training camp is over. But I would not be shocked if Dak plays out his deal and plays it all the way out. Right, I wouldn't be shocked at all.
I'm glad you said it because I was sure, Gary, bet you the corner time that both of them deals wouldn't be done by the end of the training camp.
No, CDs are done. I can guarantee that one. CDs are going to be done in the next 2 years. But Dak may just play out his contract. He just may play it out. And if he play it out, then he got the Cowboys, over a barrel. And what you gonna do? Because Trey Lance don't look like the quarterback of the future. He doesn't look like the quarterback of the future. He's out there throwing rainbows and Lucky Charms out the box. It's not. It don't look like it's been advertised.
Hey, Mon, I'm just gonna let you know because I know you didn't hear because you was busy taking care of the nephews and doing all whatever else. I bet the whole homies crew 5 minutes of corner time apiece that Jerry Jones tanks the season, and because he's trying to get Shador and Dion. I bet him. I bet the whole. You want the corner time too?
Yeah, I'll take it because you're gonna be paying.
So our bet, my bet with them is the Cowboys gonna tank the season. My bet with you, it's the same bet, but I'm gonna change the preference with the games. How many games do you say the Cowboys gonna win?
12.
Why don't you tell them what you bet us though?
Yeah, how about that?
I bet them 7 games.
That's
they bet.
He bet us the Cowboys won't win more than 6 games.
I bet, but I'm betting you something different because the stakes are higher. I bet them 5 minutes. That little nickel ain't nothing. I'm betting you the stake. How many games you say the Cowboys gonna win?
11 to 12.
Bet 30 minutes corner time. They don't win 11 games.
I bet an hour.
Bet it. Bet it right now today.
I bet
you got it on the book.
I told you. I bet an hour.
Bet. That's the bet.
I bet an hour.
Bet. It's a bet.
Okay. All right.
So they got to win 12. If they don't win 12,
they got to win 11.
No, 11. You don't get to push for 11. You ain't getting to push.
He didn't say more than 11. He said, I bet they win 11 games.
I bet they win 11.
No, you don't. No, they got to win 12.
Oh,
you ain't getting the push.
Big G.
You ain't getting the push on me, dog. No way.
He didn't say I bet they win more than 11. He said I bet they win 11.
It's fine.
With us, you said I bet they don't win 6 games. Yeah, so that's the push to 6 games, the push with us. But with him, he said I bet they win 11 games.
Yeah, he don't want that. No, you don't want the bet.
It's a bet. It's 11 games. We bet. It's a bet. 11 games.
All right.
It's a bet. It's a bet.
All right, go ahead. We about that time talk Steelers training camp before we go to our first.
Go ahead, hit him, man. Go ahead, hit him because I got some stuff in the chamber. I got feet on the ground over there, by the way. Go ahead, Tate. You got it.
Hey, man. Russ ain't practiced since it started on Thursday. He missed Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But he's there every day, out on the field. And Jeremy Fowler said, "Don't be surprised if Justin Fields now has opportunity to compete for the job."
Facts.
You know what I mean? So, Russ to come in and let Justin get a head start, but I think Russ will be all right. But I wouldn't be mad if Justin Fields wins. If he wins the job, ain't no way I can be mad at it. If he beats Russ out, I mean, 'cause I think the offense got a little more juice with just the threat of Justin running the ball. But I mean, I think Russ just being more of a veteran quarterback, been there, done that. I think Russ got that part of it. But yeah, man, Steelers is looking good. They're not throwing none of the quarterbacks, Justin Fields, Kyle Allen, any of them other backup guys. Nobody's throwing it Peasy side. And I was gonna ask you, Big G, Peasy Jackson or Diggs Blandon, who you got?
Give me Peasy and Jackson, bro. Give me Peasy and Jackson, man. Cause I'll get to it because I got some stuff to say about Jackson. But yeah, give me Peasy and Jackson.
Yeah, well, Tim's saying the same thing Jeremy Fowler said. But yeah, I mean, so I know Big G. I'll go ahead and let you take over, man. Talk about you got. I know you got a homie that's out there, man. Somebody you work with that's out there in Latrobe, checking out the first week of camp and stuff. So go ahead and report what you know.
First of all,
time out. They think it's an ACL. They think it's a season-ending ACL injury with Sam Williams.
Oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that for that young man.
Yeah,
because he was a great player at Ole Miss.
He was a bit of Ole Miss
for the Cowboys. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that for him, but I ain't sorry to hear because for them Cowboys. I ain't sorry to hear for them, but I'm sorry to hear for him. I'm sorry to hear for him
because Big G want everything bad in the world happen to the Cowboys and only the Cowboys.
No, I can't do that to him, man, because then it's gonna karma's something else, bro. So I can't do that, bro. Yeah, I gotta just chill. But I'm sorry to hear that for that young man.
Yeah, they're waiting on the MRI to confirm it. But when you hear that already, because that just came through on my phone, when you hear they're waiting to confirm, that means it probably is. Yeah. Again, that's a blow. That's a blow. But it's next man up. It's the NFL, man. It's not for long.
How it work.
You know what I'm saying? Not for long. Next man up. All right, go ahead, Big G.
Yeah, so first of all, man, Troy Fautana has secured the right tackle position for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jones is legitimately flipped. So Fautana's going to play right. Jones is going to play left. Right now, Herbig and Zach Frazier are splitting snaps at center. But the issue with Frazier is he's got to understand the playbook. So that's why it's taking a little longer to progress to get Frazier. But the rookie who's been playing his heart out is Peyton Wilson. Peyton Wilson and Beanie Bishop have showed up and showed out early and often. Beanie Bishop is currently slotted to start at the slot corner in the absence of Cam Sutton. So Beanie's starting right now corner slot. And I was like, holy crap, this kid didn't even get drafted. But he's starting at slot corner, which says a lot. Jackson has been playing his heart out. He's going to start opposite corner JPJ. But Tay Boy Fresh, I think Peyton Wilson going to take Robert's spot. I think he's going to take it. Now the deal is from a quarterback standpoint, because the absence of Russ, Justin had a slow start day one in first half of camp. But these last several days, Justin been lighting it up, bro. So I don't know if I know Russ has got a shot. I know he's the leader. I know Coach Tomlin is saying from the podium, nothing has changed. But I do believe because of the play that Justin is doing right now, Justin's going to get some snaps. We already know there was going to be packages, but Tate, I think the percentage of packages now goes up based on him understanding the complexity of the offense. Where I was saying maybe he was going to get 5 to 7 snaps a game, I think when the season starts, he's going to get 10 to 12, 10 to maybe even 10 to 15 a game, at quarterback, man. So this is actually a good thing for the Steelers because now we know for sure what we have in Justin. And we ain't got to run him out there when the preseason and have him with the twos and take a risk or a chance for him to get hurt. I think we don't even have to worry about it based on the reps he's getting in camp early and often, bro. But the big question for the Steelers, man, and the controversy that's going on this week is George Pickens, bro. George Pickens, man, got hauled out by the coach. And I don't know if he liked it or not, Tate. I don't know. I heard there was some fussing and cussing. I heard there was some furniture moved around on the field. And then they came out the next day and it was still out there, some fussing and cussing, because the wide receiver coach said, Pickens, you ain't giving no effort, dog. And you ain't going to walk around here like no prima donna. So that's
good. But if that's the case for mine, go ahead and trade Fryu. And then you don't got to worry about signing Pickens to when his rookie deal up. If that's how it's going to be.
Yeah.
I could roll with Ayuk and Roman Wilson and Calvin Austin.
Yeah. I'm hearing he's on some prima donna stuff, bro. And I don't know it's because he feels like he doesn't have a threat or if he doesn't have somebody that'll challenge him. I've heard Calvin Austin and Vance Jefferson has looked outstanding at the wide receiver 2 and 3, but I just don't know. I don't know if Pickens is going to be able to handle that number 1.
I agree with Ashley's last comment.
Yeah, he needs this treatment. Here's what I'm gonna say about this. It is a great thing when a receiver holds out, or when somebody not as pivotal as like your center or your right guard, right? It's a great thing. You wanna know why? Because the people behind them get the reps, right? And that's when the receivers behind them get big reps. Now you get them in the flow of the offense, and that helps the team out overall. It's not a good thing that you got your star receiver, acting a purity donkey, but it's a great thing when the understudies get reps, because now they're getting consistent. Because anybody can run, like Big G says all the time, shirts and shorts. Everybody look good in shirts and shorts. When you start running routes against people, and y'all are scrimmaging, and y'all are in shells where you got your pads on, no lower pads, you just have your over your shoulder pads and your helmet on. That's when you're running routes against people, and that's invaluable. So Pickens acting this way, it may work out well for you guys because the other understudies are getting those reps that were Pickens reps. But look, we're gonna go to a commercial. Big G, take us to a commercial break.
Thanks for rocking with us on a Sunday afternoon with the KnoItAllZ podcast. Wherever you get your podcast, be it Apple, Spotify, Google, wherever you get it, make sure you check out the KnoItAllZ podcast, and we'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Those of you who are watching on YouTube, stay with us. And you guys, man, one last training camp question. And let me put this in the right perspective. Is there what is it that the average person should be looking at when it comes to training camp? What should you be paying attention to if you're the casual fan just now jumping on football and training camp is going on? What should they be paying attention to?
You want me to go first? Maude, you want me to go first?
Tate, Tate, y'all jump in.
If they're a casual fan, they probably ain't paying no attention to training camp. That's for the deep fans, the diehards. They pay attention to that. But if by happen chance they decide to take a look at training camp, what you need to be looking at in training camp is depth, the backups. Because starters ain't gonna do a whole bunch. We already know what they are. They either, like TJ Watt ain't gonna be doing a whole lot. Minka not gonna be doing a whole lot. They want to get reps. You're gonna hold them out because you know what they can do. You just want them ready for game time. You try to find out about your rookie class, your undrafted rookies, your second, third year guys. The guys is gonna make up the team from a depth perspective. I think that's what you look at in training camp. Because if you tuning in to see Dak Prescott, you're a Cowboy fan, you're gonna see a lot of Dak. But you can see a lot of Trey Lance. You know what I mean? So I think, this is just an example. I think you look for the backups and what you project them to see them doing or making the team even.
I think that Tate, I agree with you in totality, but I think what people should, and my position is this: I pay more attention to what's going on in the practices than I do before when I watch them preseason games. The practices mean everything to me because that's where they're actually getting the repetition. So I'm looking at reps of players, especially at position battles in the league. Zach Frazier, Nick Herbig's reps is going to tell me who's going to start. Orlando Roberts and Peyton Wilson's reps is going to tell me who's going to start. Beanie Bishop and Cam Sutton's reps is going to tell me who's going to start. So that's what I pay attention to more than anything. First team reps mean a lot because you just don't have the opportunity to get those high reps, especially going into when you're preparing for a game, because they put game plans in 2, 3, and 4 days before the actual game and play is played, including in the preseason. So I'm a guy that I pay attention to what's happening in camp, in those practices, and the reps. That's my major thing. I think all casual fans, not casual fans, but if you're just now locking in on football, pay attention to who's getting reps at what position. That's just my thoughts, man.
Big G Stack said, Big G, give some love to Roman Wilson. He's been showing out.
Absolutely. Him and Calvin Austin III quietly, Calvin Austin III, Roman Winslow, and Vance Jefferson have all been clowning. So those three youngsters, listen, I'm telling you right now, all the national media sleeping on Pittsburgh, they ain't going to be this and that. I'm telling you right now, they all in. Pittsburgh is all in right now. They all in, and don't be shocked. And you look up in this AFC Championship time, and you see that black and gold sitting there, bro. Don't be shocked, because I'm telling you right now, we got the squad to do it. We got the squad to do it. So, they talk, all them Kansas Cities, and now I respect Joe Burrow now. Don't get me right. I ain't gonna start disrespecting Joe Burrow, but I definitely ain't scared of no Baltimore, no Buffalo, or no Miami. Patty Mahomes boy and Joe Burrow, you're gonna have to, we're gonna have to handle our business. But we get a chance to play them all.
You scared of the Jets?
Aaron Rodgers is cooked. We got something for Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers better get his old behind and be ready to get killed.
You picked the Jets to beat us earlier when we picked.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm saying that the Steelers is in the opportunity to push themselves to be in that AFC Championship game. And I'm not being biased. I'm telling you straight up. There ain't no way. We got a legit squad. I didn't even talk about the running back deal, Tate. You already know. Jalen Warren done pancaked 3 dudes in practice already.
Listen,
he done already did it.
Listen, G, and back to the question, and you guys' answers was excellent. And I feel that the same to kind of sum it up. CeeDee Lamb holding out gives us an opportunity to see the younger wide receivers and then get those first team reps that they wouldn't have got, and definitely, G Stack said everyone has to stay healthy. That's the truth. That's why we try to cut down preseason games. Getting hurt in practice is never fun. It's never a great thing. But this is football. It's not powder puff. You know what I mean? You have to get out here and you physically have to perform. And sometimes your body doesn't give you what you want, So again, I hope everybody will be, as you're watching training camp, you're paying attention to, like Big G said, and like Tate said, the depth of that team is going to be shown inside.
Hey, Bob, we got a whole bunch of Facebook comments, bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna read them off, man. Bobby Compton, hold on, man. I got to get rid of the shades because the brother got to be able to see the comments. Right. All right. Bobby Compton says Cowboys win 10 games. Bobby said Fields has a cannon, but so did Matt Stafford. T-Tate said, gentlemen, supporting you guys. T-Tate said, heart. And Bobby Compton said, remember the running back Hall of Fame Davis for the Broncos that won a job in training camp. So, yeah, those are the comments that we got going on over there, bro.
Love it. Love it. So now, man, we're kind of pivoting just a little, but just staying in the realm of football. And one of the things that, you know what? I didn't even ask you this. I didn't ask you guys. There's a comment that you saw that I posted on the KnoItAllZ Facebook page with Mike Tomlin talking about, how whatever your gift was, if you think you running real fast is going to be your gift, and it's what do y'all think about the coaching job that he's doing right now in Pittsburgh? Like, the man is putting together a masterpiece in my eyes. But how do y'all feel about what he's doing right now in training camp and the things that's been coming out of the camp?
Tate, I'm gonna let Tate go because Tate, you already know where I'm going with this. Me and you have had this discussion in public and in private. But go ahead, bro. I'm gonna give you the floor.
I'm gonna be real quick, man. There's no time in his 17 previous years that Mike Tomlin hasn't done a better than good job.
Facts.
Most of the time, great, but they're always better than good. Because what he gets out of his team, even when they had Prime Ben, he was dealing with crazy old AB.
Facts.
AB had his best season, 6 of the best seasons for a wide receiver in NFL history, and wasn't causing any problems like he was when he went to Tampa Bay and the Jets. And remember how the quick stop at the Raiders and the quick stop at the Dolphins.
They hurried up and got him out of town. They
got him out of town. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tomlin was able to keep him stable, deal with Le'Veon Bell. Players like James Harrison, Joey Porter. He might have been Coach Porter. Porter probably was in Miami when he was gone. But I'm saying lots of egos, lots of different mentalities and mindsets and stuff like that. Wins with less. His record when Big Ben didn't play is over 500 substantially.
Big facts.
We talking about Charlie Batch for a little bit, Byron Leftwich, Michael Vick, Mason Rudolph, Landry Jones, Duck Hodges, Kenny Pickett, all these guys. So I think Tomlin finally has 2 quarterbacks he really likes in Wilson and Fields. I think he got a defense finally for the first time in his career with a shutdown corner on one side.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I think he does a great job. He motivates. All you gotta do is listen to the players. Don't listen to me. Listen to the players. Listen to the players. Don't listen to me. I'm done.
Mm-hmm. Tate, I'm just following it up to say this right here, bro. He's him. Listen, bro. There ain't but one coach in the league that's better than Mike Tomlin. Andy Reid. And the only reason Andy Reid better, because he got them chips. He's a player's coach, and I got to give him respect. But now that Belichick is out of the game, it goes Andy Reid, Mike Tomlin. All them people talking about the McVays and the Shanahans. Get that mess up out of here, bro. Folks come to Pittsburgh to play to take discounts to play. That's unheard of in today's NFL. When you get an all-pro player or all-pro players to take discounts to come play, come on, dog. You know what time it is. Listen, he's him. And I'm going to leave it there. He's him.
So, we switching gears, man. Definitely now we're looking at the baseball side of things. Want to jump to that before we get to the Olympics. The trade deadline.
Let's go ahead and end it and start this with part 2.
Oh, you're right. We could definitely start it with part 2. Big G, set it up for us, man.
Thanks again for rocking with us with part 1 of the KnoItAllZ podcast, live on Sunday with YouTube, with me, Mod, and Tate Boy Fresh sitting around. Wherever you get your audio podcast, be it Apple, Google's, wherever you get it, Spotify, make sure you listen to the KnoItAllZ podcast. For those that's watching us on YouTube, give us a pause for the cause. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break and part 2 of the KnoItAllZ podcast.
Yes, sir. We'll be right back with you. And we are back. We are ready to get it cracking again for the second half of our Know-It-All show today, man. And again, like I said, we were talking about baseball, trade deadline. How we feeling it?
We're the clear winners. I mean, that ain't even nothing to talk about. The Phillies done won the trade. We got a pitcher, we got an ace pitcher, and we got a dog outfielder. That's all we needed. That's all. I mean, that's all we needed, bro. If you look at the two acquisitions that we now we traded off some future, but we got Carlos Alvarez, bro. Come on, bro, from the Detroit Lions. I mean, from the Detroit Tigers. I mean, not Tigers. I'm sorry, Baltimore Orioles. Alvarez, but he was an all-star in 2023. He was out there killing them, and we got a pitcher. Come on, dog. That's all we needed to get us over the top. All we needed was them two. We might get. I done heard. We talk a mess about getting another dude. I'm gonna leave it low right now because if we get this dude, it's really over. But all we needed was those two people. If you Google it, you look up anywhere, the Phillies done won the offseason. I mean, the trade deadline, bro. We all in. I wish to God I could wear my Phillies, my Ohio State, and my Steelers hats all at the same time. Or any of y'all out there in podcast listening land, make me a shirt that got all three of them so I can talk that yak. Because I'm telling you, I wish I had banners, towels, hats, shirts. We all in for the chip, baby. Let's go.
Tay, how you feeling about the trade deadline?
I'm trying to figure out what outfielder they got. I see they got a closer from the Angels, Estevez. But what outfielder they got?
He got from the Baltimore Orioles. I just can't remember the dude's name. I know he from the Orioles. He was an all-star.
Why would Baltimore trade? Baltimore's in the thick of things. They lead their division.
We got him.
I don't see it, Big G. I see y'all got a picture. I don't see no outfielder though.
I got you. Just keep talking.
But yeah, man. What's the question, Mom? I'm talking about the Phillies.
The trade deadline. No, we were talking about any trades that happened. Like you raised your eyebrows about.
Oh, none really caught me yet. I expect some couple big ones happen between now and tomorrow at 4:00. So I think tonight's still the night.
Austin Hayes.
That's his name.
That's the outfield. They traded right-hander Dominguez and outfielder Christian Patch for Baltimore outfielder Austin Hayes, who was a 2023 All-Star.
Okay, I see it now. One coming up though when I search.
Mm-hmm.
Is he really that good? He was 23 All-Star. Okay.
Yeah, we won.
Okay, but nah, man. I feel like something big still gonna happen. I'm not worried about what the Reds do. I'm back on them trash. Last time I was here, they got swept by the Nationals. Then this week they swept. Who they swept? They swept somebody they should have swept.
Oh, the Reds?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They swept somebody this week.
Yeah, but then they came this weekend and lost 2 out of 3 to the Devil Rays. So inconsistent. Not going to be happy till David Bell is out of there. Too much talent on this team for it just to be getting wasted. But still young talent. They bring somebody else new in. I think they can be all right. But I don't look for them to make a try. I look for them to be sellers now. They had to swept this series, won 3 in a row. There was 2 games below 500. Then they lost to the Devil Rays. They net back to 5 games under 500. So I'm done with them, man. I'm done with them.
You washing your hands with them, bro? Y'all still got a chance to get in the playoffs.
I'm tired. I'm tired of putting my emotional interest in it, Big G.
Whoa!
They let
me down. You gave up.
I seen the stat. We 15-7 against. We swept the Braves. That's who we beat, man. Yeah, you good thing you didn't want to do nothing last week because you got your head bust.
Busted.
We always play good against good teams, but I saw a stat. We like 15-7 against the Phillies, the Guardians, the Yankees, the Dodgers, and the Braves. All in the top of their division, all in the playoff mix. but then we lose to the Devil Rays. We get swept by the Nationals. I mean, I can't deal with it no more, Big G. I'm done.
Well, that's what you said. That's what you said. You said you hate the fact that they beat teams that nobody expects them to beat, but then they lose to the teams that they supposed to beat.
Hey, Tate. Hey, Tate, I'm going to hold up a sign, man. You tell me who this describes on the Cincinnati Reds, man. Who is that, bro?
David Bell.
He's a big scrub. He's a big scrub, man. Get him out of here, man. Get him out of here. Listen, I'm not going to jump on the Reds, man, because I think they got all the talent. But David Bell is a big trash manager, bro. He's horrible.
Yeah,
they got to get him out of there, bro. Get him out.
I don't like him. I wish Dusty was walking through that door.
Oh, that's a chip.
I know. I said I wish he was. Dusty done though. Dusty like 78 years old.
Man, he might come on out one more time, man. He might go one more time around the bend, man, because he got enough talent to get it.
Right.
He got enough. But Barry Larkins, dog,
he don't want to do it. He could have a job anytime he want. He got the home analyst job. He like to stay in Cincinnati. He born in Cincinnati, raised in Cincinnati, high school in Cincinnati. Where you go to college at, Barry Larkin? But played his whole career in Cincinnati. Now he just want to stay home, do home games.
Mm-hmm. Then it's the Pirates. Hey, I already done made amends for the Pirates, man. The Pirates gonna make the playoffs, man. I done made amends, man.
Yeah,
nobody knew.
We got a graphic with everybody we fool with team stand in the standings.
Where?
Oh my God, I don't know, man.
Where the graphic at?
You can check this out. Hold on one sec.
Oh, there it go. Yep. Y'all big track. Y'all, we lost today. Y'all only 8.5 back. But it's close though. But we went 3-7 this last 10 games, the Phillies, and we still up 10 games on y'all. Y'all ain't made a dent in that. I've been telling you that all year. Y'all wasn't gonna make a dent.
They probably not gonna catch y'all, but they the number one wild card. They all right.
Go ahead, Mon. About your
Braves, the Pirates 52-52. And you see the Reds lost. And it be all the decisions David Bell make. They was up 1-0 the whole game in the 8th. Whoever he put in gave up 2 runs in the bottom of the 8th. They lose today 2-1. So is it because they ain't scored runs today? That's a big part of it. But or is it because the decision he made to bring in the reliever he brought in to give up a 2-run bottom of the 8th? Come on, man. Get him out of there.
They said he big trash. He garbage.
Yeah. The Braves haven't made any trade as of yet that I saw. Totally, it's one of those things that I'm thinking about what we're gonna do and what we can. But it's been reported that we're 48 hours away from the deadline, and the Braves are gonna make some moves. It's being reported that the Braves are gonna make some news, and we're gonna go make some moves that nobody would even think that we're gonna make. That's what I'm seeing posted on X a lot, and I don't know the guy's sources, don't know who he's getting it from.
Y'all need bats, bro. Y'all need bats. Y'all ain't got no bats.
We hurt.
The injuries. I know the injuries. Yeah,
we hurt.
Y'all need bats.
Being hurt, still got great pitching.
I like that. I like that third baseman y'all brought up, Nacho.
Yeah, I like him.
Nacho. No, boy, don't say. Listen, let me tell you, just a sidebar. When you go to a Mexican restaurant, you're not going for a hamburger. But I'm telling you, I was in Vegas just recently, and I sat down at a place called Del Taco, which is now taken over as the #1 fast food chain in America over Chick-fil-A, which I don't even know how that happened.
I saw that. I did. I can verify your story, but because Chick-fil-A, people get political with Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Because Chick-fil-A don't open on Sundays and certain things they don't like. They extremely conservative, and some people just not gonna vote for them because of that. Which that Del Taco did take over though, but I never had it.
I'm just saying I had it. It's nothing. I mean, they got a burrito that's pretty nice burrito. a burrito taco. The sauce was really good. But
who was trying to eat the hamburgers?
No, it's on the menu. I'm like, a burger
a burger at a taco joint? Trash. They get the trash sign right now. They get the trash.
Everybody touch all aspects, man. You can go to Arby's and get a burger,
bro.
Well, anybody
bro,
who goes, I believe
you go to Five Guys to get the hamburger.
Listen, I'm just gonna tell you. Anybody who goes to Arby's, I believe Arby's was selling crack. That's how they made it through the pandemic. There's no other way. I don't even know anybody who actually goes to Arby's.
In the Midwest, Arby's is big, Ma. In the Midwest, Arby's is huge.
Yeah, I go to Arby's. I went there probably about a week ago.
Yeah, in the Midwest, it's huge.
I didn't get a burger though. I like the giant roast beef with that curly fry with the cheddar cheese sauce to dip it in. Yeah,
the curly fry is nice.
The big sandwich like
else,
this.
I'm just.
It is big.
Yeah, curly fry is nice. If mine was Checkers or Cupid's, if I want a hamburger, that's where I'm going, right?
Ma, the people in the live chat don't know nothing about no Cupid's, bro. Don't tease them. They don't understand that.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Anyway, that was side talk. But yeah, so the Braves, I'm believing that the Braves are gonna pull something out of the hat because we're definitely hurt and we need we need offense. We need offense. We got pitching. Our pitcher's still leading the league, so we need to kind of get that together. But I don't know who we're looking at, but definitely we're looking at somebody before the trade deadline. Now we're moving right along, you guys. I want to make sure that at this point we go ahead and we give up some love to our commercial sponsors. So can you take us into a break, Big G?
Absolutely. Thanks again for rocking with us on the KnoItAllZ podcast. We're going to pause for the cause. If you're listening to us on audio, we'll be right back with the KnoItAllZ on Sunday afternoon.
And we are back. Man, look, let me ask you guys. Because, Tate, before we get to your I told you so, because that's at the end. Olympic basketball. How are we feeling right now about the Olympic team before we get it? Because we went into pool play. Now it's time it's actual time for the goods, for them to put it on display. How are we feeling about this version of the Olympic basketball team?
Go ahead, Tate. You got it. No, you want me to go, Ma? Or no, let Tate go. Let Tate
go. I'm real quick. You ain't got to talk about it, man. We keep talking about the same thing. They're not going to lose a game. They're going to win gold. LeBron James is the best player ever. His teammates say so. I'll say that too. I told you so. But no problems, no worries. They open against Serbia. Is it tomorrow morning?
They beat the brake shoes off somebody today.
Okay, that's probably Serbia then. They probably already started then. No problems. I mean, Big G go ahead and say what he gonna say. Watch out for Canada. Watch out for France. It's gonna be tough. No, it's not gonna be tough. They're gonna smash everybody. That's it. That's all. I'm done.
Hey, I watched the whole game against Joker and them squad. That's Serbia. They beat the ever-loving brake shoes off of Serbia. And who killed them was KD. KD was 8 for 8 right off the back. He didn't miss a shot to the fourth quarter. And LeBron almost had a triple-double, a 20-point triple-double in the Olympics. But the funniest thing I seen, though, man, it was crazy. Back, Jason Tatum and Halliburton was sitting over on the bench with all mad because they didn't get no tick. They got 0 minutes, man. They was salty as all get up, bro. They was salty. But KD, Book, LeBron was out there killing them boys today, bro. It wasn't even fair. I was like, and then Steph would hit a shot every now and then and be rough dude up, hit dude. He got a flagrant, bro. I thought they was going to get the fuck. Because he threw dude on the ground. I was like, ooh.
And that's the team. That's the team with Joker. Canada beat Greece yesterday with Giannis. I'm saying, ain't nobody with us win. You're gonna get Kevin Durant going, Steph going. You're gonna get some of these guys going. Man, Ant coming downhill, LeBron coming downhill. I mean, if Embiid start to play and your boy always downplay, ain't nobody can do.
Man, they almost broke the rim. Man, Bam and Mabaya almost broke the rim today on the dunk, bro. It was so cold. I was like, man, I can't, man. Listen, I'm gonna say it, Tate. I might have been wrong, and I'm gonna say this too. 2024 edition. We might not say it right now, but when we look back on it, this might be the greatest team ever. Because, and I'm going to tell you why, there's 68 players playing in the Olympics that play in the NBA that don't play for Team USA. There's 68 players. Jordan and them didn't have to face that, bro. They didn't have to face that. That
wasn't a thing in 92. Maybe Drazen Petrovic and Sabonis.
There's 68 current players on them other squads.
Very good point, Big G, but nothing different than I probably said 2 weeks ago. We were talking about the same topic. And my role in his eyes, because he just is a Jordan lover. We know where he's going.
The big bias. Get him out of here with the big bias. Come on, bro. Man for man, pound for pound, player for player. Man, this 2024 team was smashed.
KD, LeBron, and you got Embiid. It ain't nobody on that team. I mean, wash Magic, wash Bird. You got Jordan and Barkley that can compete today. How they played it, how they were playing in '92.
Yeah, this 2024 team different.
I fell asleep talking, hearing that kind of talk. I just fell asleep. Best team ever.
That's bias, God. Bro. That's bias. See,
my God.
You always be on the Jordan bias, bro. You got to get it.
Let's take a know-it-all vote. 2024, 1992. I got 24.
Me too.
I got 92.
Okay.
I got them too.
I got and for the reason that Coach Hill said, the reason that Coach Hill said,
he's biased too. Coach Hill, you get the bias sign too. Just because you're a special guest.
They hard on no Kool-Aid.
It was only Jordan though. He didn't have Kobe. Who else he had with all this mega heart on that team?
Nobody.
Nobody.
What you talking about?
Who else?
Nobody.
First of all, the mailman had heart. Magic had heart.
No.
What we talking about?
Mailman.
No.
Barkley had heart.
Magic had heart.
I watched the video recently, TikTok video. They talking, Gilbert Arenas podcast. Kenyon Murray said, man, when I played the mailman, I clobbered the mailman upside his head because of what he did to Isaiah when I was younger. I wasn't even in the pros. I was still in college. And he said, I thought I got the squad with the mailman because I did it on purpose. And mailman ain't do nothing. Mailman don't got no heart, man.
No. The only dudes on the squad that had heart was Barkley and Jordan. Everybody else was soft as butter. Everybody else, they soft as butter, bro. They out there like they margarine out there, bro.
Hey, look here, man. What we talking about now? U.S. right now has 3 gold medals, 6 silver, 3 bronze, and 12 other ones. How we feeling about the medal cap? I mean, right now, swimming, the women's butterfly was just crazy. We had 2. We had a record being set with Husky, and then gold won the gold, right? So yeah. I mean, excuse me. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So how many medals? I need to ask Tate. How many medals you think that we're gonna win?
Is this a total? Is this in total medals?
Yep.
Go ahead, Tate. He got the big fine. I got him, dog. I finally got him, man. I've been waiting on him.
I'm wondering why Mon ain't put the graphic up to jar my memory about what I need to talk about with the Olympics.
Oh, he got it. Mon got the graphic.
I got the graphic.
Okay, so in swimming, it's the Walsh sisters. Gretchen won the silver medal in the 100-meter butterfly today. I believe that's the one on the left. Her sister Alex is still going. I'm expecting her to get gold or silver. Man, the dude Richardson for the USA gymnastic team, and he looking good, man. He can make the men's all around and medal himself. And then Simone Biles, we already know what that is. She on my TV screen right now. But yeah, so I think when it's all said and done, go ahead, Big G. Let me do some calculating, and I'm gonna let you know.
I think that to be honest, I think that the record could go down this year as far as total medals for USA, because based on what they're going to do in track and field, based on what they've already done in swimming, based on what they're going to do in some of those other sports that we just haven't been competitive in the last several years, man. Mm-hmm. And so I think total medals for this particular season, Olympics for the USA could go down. But I think that those early preliminary medal counts is what builds you up to put you in position to be able to smash or beat a record. And on pace, because the Olympics just started, right now, they're on pace for probably maybe about 120, maybe 122, 123 medals. That's a lot of medals, man, for USA. But all that matters, man, is of course, it's and how they do in the Olympics is overall team, all the medals you get. But I want them golds, bro. Don't give me that silver and that bronze. It's nice, but give me them GOLDs, bro. I need them golds, bro.
I think we may get 40 golds, maybe like 114 medals.
114?
114 medals. That's where I'm
at. You might be lowballing it, Ma. You might be lowballing it.
114 total medals?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to say 125. I'm looking at the United States in every Olympic so far. They got a total of 2,968 medals.
Killing it. It's ridiculous.
1,759 of them are gold.
Yeah. Yeah.
956 silver, 832 bronze.
Yeah.
So just another good Olympics. I'm going to say 120. I'm going to say about, I think that 35, 40 gold number sounds good.
Mm-hmm. Hey, but Mod, just to pivot back, G Stack said David Robinson and Anthony Davis.
David Robinson all day long.
No.
David Robinson would cook Anthony Davis.
No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't.
Ma, you remember the Admiral was a beast, but you remember what he was doing against 93, 94 centers. You know what I mean? Admiral's a beast, man.
Yeah, but the Dream could take you out on the perimeter just like anybody in this game.
But they can't shoot from distance.
17 feet, bro.
The Dream had a jumper.
17 feet.
It wasn't a 3-pointer, but he had a jumper.
Bro, they 17 feet. They wasn't going out no further than 17 feet. Now they going all the way to the 3-point line. Even Embiid go to the 3-point line, and he's 7 foot. They be out there pulling up. That makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah, Tim said it. Y'all have no respect for the greats.
I'm not.
I'm gonna tell you, I believe they have respect for the greats. I just think that recency bias has them on certain aspects.
No.
Let me tell you what it is with me, man.
You muted, Tate. You muted. I don't know what happened.
I can hit it. I said David Robinson got 10 All-Star games. Anthony Davis already got 9, and he's still playing. I think the not recency bias is that we understand that the greats was great when they was great.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole different generation, man, with nutrition and workouts and what they doing. That's why if you took the great players from back then and put them in today's game, AD had cooked David Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? LeBron had just bullied Larry Bird.
Yeah.
You know?
He bullied Magic too.
I don't think Karl Malone can hold Bam Adebayo.
No, he bullied him.
So I don't know that Bam will bully the mailman because the mailman too strong. But he'd take him out and face him up, and you got a problem with that. You know what I mean? So that's what I feel about it, Big G. It's not recency bias. I just understand the difference in the level of athlete and training and stuff now, what they do compared to what they was doing then. That's why Bird Bat got ached out. That's why, that's why when Magic put on all that, and I love Magic, my all-time favorite player.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But Magic couldn't keep up with it from a foot speed perspective for the position he got to guard nowadays.
Yeah, it's the same difference with Kareem, Wilt Chamberlain, and Bill Russell and them. If you talk about best centers ever played, Kareem, Wilt Chamberlain, and Bill Russell, that's 1, 2, 3. Shaq 4. All-time greatest centers. So those three guys, when you jump to like the Jordan era, they would have had trouble trying to stay with those guys. Same difference with the Jordan era guys. Jumping to this, the game has changed, man. These guys are super fast and they're super big. So it's a totally different thing. And having the ability to shoot, nah, bro. Now, if they trained for 2 years and they changed the way they play their game, maybe, but we have no way of measuring that. That's why it's so hard to compare eras. But at the same time, when you say a composite of players, I think this current NBA dream team, or whatever you want to call this in the Olympics, I mean, they might have just as many Hall of Fame players as the original dream team when it's all said and done. So that's why I'm saying, yeah, they with it.
Yeah, I don't disagree. None again. I don't know. I think I probably got Shaq second on my all-time center list, though. You put him 4?
I mean, Wilt, Kareem, Wilt. I would say 3. He's probably in front of one of those. Not Kareem, and Kareem, not Russell.
Kareem is my 1. I don't know if Russell did enough, because I got to say Russell wasn't an offensive player, and they only played 8 teams and win all them championships in the playoffs. So I got to consider that. Shaq was just the most ultimate dominant big man of all time. I saw Allen Iverson's all-time starting 5 recently. He had Steph, Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, and Shaq.
That's unstoppable.
There's nothing you can do with that.
That's unstoppable. That's unstoppable. They going 82-0, 4-4-4 over.
Wow.
Give me another 5 that can beat them.
Steph, Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, and Shaq.
They're going 82-0, 4-4-4 out. Chip. They ain't losing no games as long as they don't get hurt. They ain't losing nothing.
You could put a team together that could beat them. They probably still win a championship. They could lose a game.
Who? Give me 5 that can beat them. It ain't happening, bro.
I don't see them losing no games.
It ain't happening. And you get players in their prime, I don't care, pick 5. You ain't beating that squad. There ain't no way.
Squad is too well put together.
I'm going to take KD.
And put him on who?
Who going to hold him?
LeBron.
LeBron ain't holding KD.
Kobe.
Kobe ain't holding KD.
Okay. LeBron, Kobe.
KD going to get his. I'm probably taking Tim Duncan.
And put him on who?
Oh man, who gonna hold him?
LeBron. LeBron.
All right, Mike, go ahead, man. I'm done with it.
I'm just saying, bro. They got dog. That squad is some dogs. And then who are you gonna pick that got Shaq?
Hey, nobody got Shaq.
That's what I'm saying. Him and Steph gonna kill you. They gonna kill because you gotta go over the top every time. Because Shaq, big old body, you gotta go over the top every time. Or they gonna kill you. They gonna kill you, man. It's gonna get ugly.
Well, G, we're gonna switch. And make the transition, man, over to college football. Talk to me, G.
Hey, man, it's here. I had the shades on early because the future is bright with this year's college football season, man. Listen, Tate, I'm looking what you did with that big graphic, bro. Why you got them Longhorns all big down there in Texas, man? That's a big old.
Texas is a big state. I really didn't make the whole graphic. I just used something else. But Texas is a whole big state.
And I don't like that they all big on that picture, bro. That's like you trying to represent. No way, bro.
It ain't mean nothing by it, man.
All right, man. I'm just making sure, bro.
Horns up, baby. Horns up.
Bias.
Talk to us, G. Talk to us,
So,
G.
so in all reality, man, 2024 is here. The kids have reported to camp at some schools. I think the latest anybody reports is August 1st. So they're already there. The first game is actually the 24th of August. So we're less than a month away from the actual first game. These practices are critical, man. You know, versus being a homer and just to bloviate about Ohio State, I want to talk about something in college football that I think will determine the outcome of this year's college football season. I think two things: the changes and the ability of coaches to be able to coach players the way they are, concerning how many coaches they can have on the sideline versus how many they have upstairs, versus who guys are going to have like green dots with the Bluetooths in their ear, and how I think the transfer portal has affected this season. There are some outstanding quarterbacks at multiple different schools that I think is going to have something to say when it's all said and done concerning for this college football season, including the transfer portal quarterback at the University of Miami, including the transfer portal quarterback Dylan Gabriel at Oregon, who right now is the Heisman odds-on winner, which is unprecedented. You know, so it's a lot going on this year for college football season. Now, you know, of course, I'm going to talk that yak about the Buckeyes, but right now, man, this is going to be, I've said it already, it's going to be the greatest season you've ever seen in college football history, man. Tay?
So is that what you believe? You believe this is going to be one of the greatest seasons of college? Well, I'll say this. Say this. Because of the fact that you're going to have to win it on the field, yeah, this to me is one of the greatest. The world's
greatest. Whatever team wins it this year is the best team to ever play.
Yeah, well, just because you're gonna have to win 16 games.
Again, I say you can't just say that, Big G, because this college football playoff is going to give every team an opportunity to win a high amount of games and win the first tournament. Don't mean that the 94-95 Nebraska team wasn't better than the team that win this year. They could beat them head to head. You don't know that. This year's team had to go through a tougher gauntlet. I mean, the 2000 Miami Hurricanes. I mean, if they was in the tournament thing, they would have went through the teams necessary to go through the tournament and win. So you can't just say because somebody won the first tournament and they went through a couple extra games against tough teams, they're the best team ever. I'm not going to buy that because there's been a lot of great teams in college football that didn't have to do that because that's not what you had to do at the time.
Mm-hmm. But so let me ask you this question. Would you put the 2001 Miami Hurricanes, would you put the 2024 Buckeye team up against them? I would. This year's Buckeye team, as far as what they got with NFL talent, you haven't seen.
2024 Buckeye team ain't done nothing yet. They ain't done nothing yet. I'm rooting for them. I'm all for them. I'm all in. But they ain't done nothing yet. I don't even know who their quarterback going to be yet.
It's Will Howard. It's already done.
Will Howard? Okay.
Yeah, it's done. Will Howard is the quarterback, bro. But the 2024 NFL, I mean the 2001 Hurricanes had Ken Dorsey playing quarterback. It wasn't like they had a true dog. Their wide receivers was Andre Johnson and Roscoe Parrish. We got Emeka Buka, Carnell Tate, Smith. Dog, we got dogs. They had Willis McGahee and Frank Gore wasn't even. Yeah, they had Willis McGahee and Frank Gore. We got Quinshawn Jenkins and Travion Anderson.
They didn't have Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis.
No, Portis wasn't on the 01. He was on the 2000.
Okay.
The 01 team had Willis McGahee and Frank Gore.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got Quinshawn Jenkins and Trey. I mean, I'm like, listen, they had dogs on them.
I know they talented, but you said they have to win it. Then you can put them in the discussion about national championship teams against national championship teams. You can't have a competition against or a conversation about national championship teams against the best contender this year.
Yeah, I agree. You have to get it done on the field. But I will say this on all preference, man, and this big talk around here, Tate, in the OHIO, and Mod for you too. They talking about if Ryan Day don't beat Michigan and on Thanksgiving weekend, it's over. They talking about not even letting him back in the building. They don't care nothing about the Big Ten championship game. They don't care nothing about the playoff run. They said if he don't beat on 11/28 of 2024, if he drops that game, it's over. That's a lot of pressure, bro. That's a lot of pressure.
He shouldn't have lost 3 straight then.
Bro, but with this team, I mean, you go 11-0, you lose to them, you still playing the Big Ten championship game, you still got a chance for a playoff run to get the chip.
You know well as I do, you can't lose that game. You can't lose it 3 times in a row.
Absolutely not. You can't
lose that game 3 times in a row. That's why they got your boy, what's his name? Before Tressel?
John Cooper.
John Cooper. That's why they got his ass out of there.
All I do know is that when it comes down to that whole thing, you can't lose to your rival, number one. And number two, they brought in Chip Kelly to take him off the offense so he can manage the overall consistency of that team.
Mm-hmm. So I got a question. I don't know how much y'all, because I follow it with the Level Up College Football Podcast. I don't know how much y'all follow it, but who's your sleeper? If you had to pick a team that you like, man,
I'll tell you what. You sent that graphic in our thread earlier, and it had the odds of the college football teams to win a championship.
Mm-hmm.
Ohio State at 40, Georgia at 17%, Texas at 6%, Alabama at 5%, Oregon at 4%, Michigan at 3%, Notre Dame at 3%, Ole Miss at 3%. Number 9 is 10 teams. Number 10 is Tennessee at 2%. Number 9. What is Colorado doing on this list?
Hey, man, that's that PFF nonsense, bro. That ain't my fault. That's Chris Collinsworth and them, man, on that trash.
I don't think Colorado's gonna be that bad.
Oh. They're not in the top 10 odds to win a championship.
Still yet to be seen, bro. Still yet to be seen.
Mod, I bet you corner. Wait a minute, no, I got the wrong sign. I got the big bias. I bet you corner time right now that Colorado don't win 9 games.
So the next subject we got, man.
See, you don't want to bet. Well, you always be braggadocious about Colorado, but I'm telling you, I bet you right now they don't win 9 games. Colorado ain't winning 9.
They won 4 last year, right?
Yeah.
4 out the first 5.
I bet 30 minutes corner time right now they don't see 9 games. They ain't gonna see it. Matter of fact, I'm willing to say they don't get 8.
Oh,
I'll bet 30 minutes corner time. I'll bet they don't get 8 wins.
I'm just saying, primetime Deion Sanders is what he said.
See, you get your bias and stuff, man.
I didn't say that.
You get the bias, bro.
You talking about it, but you don't want to bet it. The whole Jordan bias. Deion's one of the Cowboy greats among other teams too. So you love Deion. You can get your bias all in it.
Yeah, but don't want to bet. I'm telling you, they ain't gonna listen. If I know anything, I know college football. I know that better than anything. And cheap plug, check out the Level Up College Football Podcast, Monday, me and Andy P. But I'm trying to tell you, bro, I know that college football, and I'm telling you, Prime ain't getting no 8 dubs, bro. They schedule's too hard. Their schedule too hard. Now they're better, they're improved, but he ain't getting 8. No, it ain't happening. And I'll bet it. I'll bet it right now. Any takers?
You got Colorado schedule. Who they open up against the first 5 games?
They play North Dakota State University at North Dakota State University, and
that's
week 1.
Tough FBS, right?
Week 1, yeah. The odds makers got North Dakota State as their favorites. Week 2, they play Nebraska. Week 3, they play Colorado State University. That's the first 3 games. First 3 games at Nebraska, at Colorado State.
At best, 2. I got to lose 1 of them. Probably Nebraska.
Right. That's I know their first 3 games right off the bat. The rest of the schedule, I have to Google it and look it up or check in my books. But I know them first 3. And I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I know that Fox Sports and Joe Klatt and them is going to be talking so much cash money, though, about selling Deion Sanders in prime time. And they're going to be improved. but they're not going to win 9 games. They're not this season. Mod?
Bias mod.
No, I hear you. I hear what you're saying.
Hey man, is Jordan and Deion Sanders your 2 favorite athletes of all time?
No,
They got to be in your top 3.
no. They're in my top. They're in my top 5. But if I'm going with athletes, LeBron James 1, Allen Iverson 2.
I'm talking about players for teams that you like. Deion Sanders, one of your all-time favorite Cowboys, and Jordan, your all-time favorite basketball player.
Got to be.
Yeah. But he's not favorite. He's the great. He's the greatest man of all time to ever play the game of basketball.
Look, listen to this. After they play Colorado State, they play Baylor at the crib. They play the University of Central Florida on the road. They play Kansas State at the crib.
Kansas State could pop them.
Central Florida can pop them. Central Florida got that quarterback transfer from Arkansas and that running back from that was second in the country.
The dude, R.J. Jefferson went to
Central Florida. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so they can get them. Arizona got the best wide receiver in the country and a top 10 quarterback. Then they play Cincinnati. Then they play Texas Tech. Then they play Utah. Then they play Kansas State, and they play Oklahoma State. They ain't winning them games.
I heard 4 losses.
I heard 5, maybe 6.
Could be. I heard 4 though. That thing easy.
Yeah. The only games they should win is Nebraska can beat them too. So they should.
Nebraska to beat them out their first 3 games.
Yeah, North Dakota State, Colorado State, Baylor, and Finn, the quarterback from Toledo, transferred down to Baylor 2-8. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Finn, that's why I was telling you. That's why I wanted to talk about the
transfer. Finn was a beast with Toledo.
He in Baylor. So they could beat North Dakota State.
You could argue. I could argue. Finn and the dude Jefferson, you said, went to Central Florida.
Yep.
And Finn at Baylor.
Yep.
Can outplay Shedeur Sanders in those games.
Avery Johnson could too. And Daniels, the quarterback of Kansas, could outplay him. And Fatu Fufui, that's the quarterback at Arizona, he could outplay him too.
That's the Arizona kid that went from Oregon State?
Dog.
Was at Clemson?
No. That's DJ Uwalule. He went to Florida State. Yeah.
This kid was State now.
Yeah, this kid was a freshman quarterback last year that killed. So they play dog quarterback. And Rising is back at Utah. Come on, dog. It's a lot. Colorado, they gotten better, but
Yeah, I can't wait to college football Saturdays now, though, man.
Yeah, facts. Mod, we done lost Mod, bro. Where Mod went?
He went to go look at his Deion Sanders poster.
Nah, no. What I'm saying to you is, honestly, and I say this without bias, Colorado's going to be better than they were last year. Period. Point blank.
Yeah, they won 4 games.
Okay.
That's not a hard.
Right. You better be better.
Yeah, you're fired.
Who was the coach before Deion?
A scrub.
But they won 0 games before Deion came, right?
2 years before Deion came, they won 0, and the year before he came, they won 1.
So they won 1 game in 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I got them winning 9 games in 2 years. That's a huge improvement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they're gonna win, 9 or 10, just listening to the schedule. But here we go. This is what I'm fixing to bet. I'll make sure that I get this in, but make sure you rock with all of our affiliates that we have here on this station. We have a whole bunch of good podcasts and podcasters that rock with us. So here's a list of them. And we're back. Big G, I know you keep one locked and loaded, bro. Mm-hmm. You keep me a locked and loaded burner, man. Talk to me. Give me a burner this week.
Man, I done said so much stuff this week as far as burning between pump your brakes, between the homies overtime. I done said a lot of stuff, man, from a burn standpoint.
Everything you say is a burner. So just say
no
something
way.
and it'll be a burner.
No way. No way. That's the big bias from Tate Boy Fresh. You get the bias sign right there for that. No way. But I want to say, man, that I really do believe that I got a burner because I'm going to talk about the NFL. Right? Kansas City Chiefs ain't winning the Super Bowl this year. That's my burner. Kansas City. If you go Kansas City versus the field, Kansas City ain't winning it. You're going to have a new NFL champion this year based on what I've already seen on training camp and the way the teams are coming together.
Let's whittle it down a little bit. Is Kansas City going to the AFC Championship game?
No.
Okay.
No. They'll make the playoffs. They'll make it to the divisional round, and I think this is the end of it for right now until they retool. But I don't think the Kansas City Chiefs make it to the AFC Championship game this year. I don't think. I look to see either Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. The teams that I have that could play in the AFC Championship game: the Cincinnati Bengals, the Buffalo Bills, the Pittsburgh Steelers. I got those three teams that could play in the AFC Championship game.
I mean, Ravens?
No.
I don't understand how he said. I don't get that. Like, but okay, that's your.
Oh, wait a minute! I got one more. Houston Texans. The Houston Texans could play in the AFC Championship game this year.
They can also go backwards this year.
Ain't happening.
When professional athletes do this to you, when they start doing this to you, they start figuring you out. When they put the clicker on you, they start figuring you out.
CJ Stroud is the top 5 quarterback in the league right now. Stop it. Stop it.
So before we get to Tate's Told You So's, Amazon deal. That Amazon deal was huge. But tell us why it's so big, Big G.
Because TNT got cut out. They mashed the bread. And I talked about this at length. I'm going to be short. I talked about it at length on the Homies Overtime. The bottom line is, I don't think they got the brass to sell the product over on Amazon. They got the bread because Amazon's purchasing power, connectivity as far as the social media world, who's backing them as far as the money. Ted Turner compared to Amazon owner is like night and day. But you need the personalities to be able to sell the product. And you ain't got Chuck Kenny, Shaq, and Ernie. I don't know. It was a huge deal. And I think it's going to change the complexity of how we watch basketball. But I ain't buying it yet. Until I see personalities, get them out of here. Tate?
Yeah. Tate, give me your opinion on this, bro. And which, by the way, before we start, shoes and the football, great touch. Great touch. I see it up top. Great. Not the ones under the helmet. Shoes and the football. Great touch.
Oh yeah, that's an autographed Steeler football. You can see the custom Steeler Jordans over there too on the other box.
Hey man, you're doing it. You're doing it with that.
Just to go ahead and
he hated on the helmets though. You see the hate.
I didn't say that. What are you talking about? Anyway,
what do you think about what? I know you know one helmet for sure. What's the other helmet on there?
Pittsburgh and Ohio State Buckeyes.
Okay, you already know. See, if we don't agree on nothing in life, we've always agreed on that.
Facts. Facts.
But nah, man. I mean, hey, it's just I said the other night on Friday night, the homies, man. It's just a matter of it's street stuff, man. You know how it go down, man. B Dirt said, I don't remember if he's the one that said it, but he said Ice Cube would say big bank take little bank. That Ice Cube did say that.
Yeah. And
Amazon came on in with Jeff Bezos' $200 bill.
Yeah.
TNT trying to hold on with Ted Turner $3 billion.
Facts.
$3 billion.
Facts.
Jeff Bezos $200 billion.
Facts. Big
they came in and outbidded them, and he's smart as I think he is as a businessman, he'll find a way to go ahead and just bring on over Shaq, Kenny, and Charles.
You don't think he'll get Ernie?
Well, you don't want to let me think Ernie gonna go ahead and just he's a TNT Turner lifer.
Yeah, he is. He's been down from TBS from the beginning.
Right. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, he should try and get Ernie. But I mean, that's all it is, man. It's like anything. Money talks, BS walks.
Big facts. Big facts. Ma.
Okay, so
Hey, Big G, there was a graphic for this one too.
Was there?
Yeah. TNT. I even put about the lawsuit in there.
Oh yeah, that's big. Yeah, they are trying to get him, but that lawsuit ain't gonna fly though, Tate.
I'm saying, I'm just reading that. I added that so it would be a reminder to us to also talk about that.
Yeah,
with the graphic up.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. Producer dropped the ball on that one. Producer dropped the ball. Producer
it
dropped
happens.
the ball. Hey, so Tate, you're told you so. Let's get into it. Let's definitely get into it. Tate has a segment called "I Told You So," and let's talk about it.
I told you. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? 'Cause I told.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all this, the same thing I've been telling y'all for a long time. LeBron James is the greatest basketball player to ever play the game.
Facts.
On the court and off the court.
Double facts.
He just think about that. All I want you to do is think about this. 39, almost 40 years old, be 40 in 5 months. 4 months at the end of the year. And it's July. So in December. So yeah, 4 months. We're at the end of July now. 5 months. August, September, October, November. 5 months, he'll be 40 years old. He's out there on the world stage proving that he's still, if not among the best players in the world, at almost age 40. They took a vote on the USA team, the team 2024 team that's better than the 92 team.
Yeah, facts.
They took a vote on that team. All the players on the team voted who's the best player on the team. LeBron James got 5 of 14 votes. Nobody else got more than 2 of the whole team. So his peers, even now at this elevated age, know he's the best player
on that team.
So yeah, on this team, on the best team that's better than the team in 92. I'm sure Jordan would have got more votes in 92 than the 5 LeBron got. We can agree on that, right?
I don't know if Magic would have gave that up like that, bro. I don't
know.
No,
because all the other players are voting. I think more than 5 players would have voted Jordan the best player.
They were scared of him.
But that wasn't at age 40 though. That's what I'm saying. And with Wizards Jordan on an Olympic team being the best player.
And Wizards Jordan made the Olympic team, they was cooked because he was big trash.
But no, so I just want you, and this is what I'm telling you. Just keep in perspective everything LeBron James does on the basketball court from here on out is just elevating his legacy. And I mean, I know you got you old school guys who just always gonna hold on to Jordan. But what he's doing now for the body of work going into year 22, and what he's still doing, he's the best all-time basketball player ever. As for off the court, family man, married his high school sweetheart, no scandals, none of that gambling stuff, any of the other stuff. Anything in the news about him adulterizing and cheating on his wife, none of that stuff. From day one, from the time he came in at age 17 into the national spotlight, probably 16, national spotlight, he's been the only thing he had. You don't like him. Some people in Cleveland didn't like him because of decision. And then the whole thing when he was in high school with his Hummer and his throwback jerseys, they were just looking for trouble.
Yeah.
LeBron James is athlete that you can look up to, tell your kids to look up to, and he's still playing basketball at the highest level in the world at age 40. I told you.
I agree. Maud?
Well, I'm not. This is Tate's I told you so. I'm not supposed to come down on Tate's I told you so. This is his moment. He cooked. I let him cook. This is. See, I want to turn over a new know-it-all leaf. You know what I'm saying?
A new leaf.
A new leaf. I want to turn it over. Let him cook. Let the man cook. Matter of fact, I'm gonna probably find a graphic. Let the man cook. He cooked. I can't even say nothing. Listen. I want to go on record saying, and I've told this a million times, LeBron James is the greatest basketball player off the court. Nobody has done and been the type of ambassador that he's been and done it with excellence this whole time. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know LeBron actually cussed until I started watching The Shop. He was a really, for real, like, you, again, best basketball player off the
Big G,
the court,
and on the court,
and no, off the court, hands down. But when you get on that court, it's a whole other different thing, man. Money was a different beast. He's a different.
For how long?
12 years.
Okay.
Oh my God!
But you got to understand this. Here's the thing about money. Money will go out smoking and drinking. Smoking cigars.
Who fault is that though?
Yeah, I'm just saying, money from the old school.
Babe Ruth probably smoking cigars in the dugout.
Dave Ruth had a pack of Newports rolled up in his sleeve out there on the field, bro. Maybe not Newports, but he had some Pall Malls, some Camels or something like that. Babe Ruth had some.
Thank you, Claude. I'll take it.
He's a big hater
because
Claude.
I'm not really hating. I'm not really hating. I'm not. I let the man cook.
You're just sticking to your favorite player all the time. That's why Deion in Colorado getting shot in your eyes, because Deion one of your favorite players.
Okay, I just think that the kid, I've been watching their YouTube channel and the Well Off channel. I see they out there working. I see the work they putting in and the soldiers they got. They got bodies now. Are they national championship ready? No, but they got bodies.
8 games, Maud. Giving you one last chance before we get off the air.
You, games. You just said one of the reasons they should be number 9 in national championship odds. And now you're saying not national championship, but like you all over the place with your tape.
No,
8 games.
What I mean is
what was showing is if you bet Big G and they 8 games. You said they can win 9 or 10.
Yeah, and they can look again. They can be number 9. Number 9 is not hard to be. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if you're in the top 10,
number 9 in national champion odds, they have to be ranked in the top 10. They won't be all season.
Yes, yes.
All right. So I'm just gonna let that be. I'm gonna let that be what it is.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. They're not gonna make the college football playoffs.
I'll bet that too. You want to bet that one? I'll bet that one too. I'll bet the quarter time with that one too.
Me and G already went down this road of hypothetical and kind of talked through some things. So I'm just a little skittish. But Maud's moment, I'm gonna get to it. This is before I do that, thank you for the people who are in the chat, the live chat. Claude, thank you so much. Afton, G Stacks, Tim Lyons, definitely. There were others here. Right. Thomas was here today.
Right. Thomas was there.
Yeah, Thomas was here. I just want y'all to know. Kevin Brokenborough. Y'all could have been anywhere. Dennis, you could have been anywhere, but you guys came.
Don't call the homie Dennis. That's the quad father.
The quad father. Listen, I appreciate all you guys' input. I appreciate all you guys' comments. You could be anywhere you want to be, but you chose to be here with the KnoItAllZ. These 3 dudes that actually do pretty much know it all. You put our brains together, we got more useless information than a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Steve was in there too. I seen Jay
Steve.
Hey, Steve. Did you get the news and notes graphic? Do it for the culture.
do it for the culture. I don't have that one.
Ma's slipping, Big G. But he just got back off a plane this afternoon. He got back off a plane.
He get a pass.
Look, thank y'all for giving me God, man. God is good, man. I just got a pass from my brothers that normally don't get passes.
He get a pass. He just got off the E. I give him a break.
Listen. So what they're referring to is I went to Las Vegas this Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I just got back. I'm talking about just got off the plane a couple of hours ago. Ran here, started downloading graphics and getting everything ready for the show. And one thing that I saw when I was in Vegas that really stuck out was, they use every piece of real estate to advertise. You have cars driving around. Their only job is they have, screens on the back of their truck, and they're showing, whatever show that's happening or what other event, and they're just riding the strip 24/7. That's all they do. You have Allegiant Stadium. You have this huge screen on the side of it. Allegiant's huge, by the way. You know what I'm saying? It's new. It's made Tate made the point. It's made after Jerry's World and trying to kind of pattern itself after that. Allegiant's really good. You got the T-Mobile Center. On the side of the building, you got Mariah Carey coming, and you see these big overgrown billboards. My point is they do a great job of advertising. Why? Because they're trying to get your money. Well, on a real thing, you're a walking, talking, breathing billboard within yourself as a person. So I have to ask you, what do you advertise? What are you putting out there to where people will see it and say, hey, I want to be a part of this. I want to be connected to this. This is something that I want to be identified with or buy, right? What is it that you are putting out there? How are you being looked at, and how are you being appraised by the people around you? Now, I didn't say praise. I said appraised. How are they looking at you and evaluating what you're doing and how you are? Well, I don't necessarily have to be, people don't have to like me, that you love or hate me, whatever. No, that's not true, because you're put here not to be an island or to be, a DB. You don't have to be a DB, and you don't have to be, a bad person. That's not who you were put here to be. We were put here to be communal and to be a family. Like I always say, look, I haven't met a stranger. I can talk to anybody, and that's something that I believe, because I don't advertise myself in a certain way. You don't see me in a certain way, and people are more apt to actually have a conversation with you. Now, the one thing you need to understand, people are crazy. That's a real thing. But at the same time, people need people. So if you're advertising and being a person who is open, and you're saying, hey, I'm advertising friendship, I'm advertising the ability that, hey man, you could talk to me if you need to. That's a good thing. But if you're advertising in a different way that's going to be a negative, or a way that's going to be, you're going to be perceived a certain way, and you don't want to be saw that, well, then change the way and change the things that you're advertising. You need to use every piece of screen room in your life, every piece of billboard room in your life, to make sure that you are actually advertising and promoting the best things out of yourself. One of the things that I love about this crew is that when you get us together and we talk, you know we're knowledgeable because we've done the homework, right? And we advertise that we've done the homework by we saying the know-it-alls. You know what I'm saying? So you got three strong opinions that will actually say, hey, you can say, hey, we're going to learn something. There's going to be something informational exchange when I get down here with the know-it-alls. But for you yourself, you the individual, I'm talking to you, the person that hears my voice. Make sure you check what you're advertising. How can you do it? I'm glad I heard the question. How can I check what I'm advertising? Just interview somebody. Ask them, hey man, when you get around me, can you just like describe me in your own words? What do you get from me? What's the vibe you get from me? You know what I'm saying? Do a vibe check, you know, by people who are surround you, the 5 people in your ecosphere. Ask them, hey man, well, what do you get when you're around me? And look, here's the thing I need for you to do. Don't be prideful when they give you the answer. If they tell you, hey, you know, you've been being a little bit of a DB here recently. You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna hold a sign up like this, man. Say you tire fire.
Yeah, but you know, again, you know, it's not what you say is how you say it. So you know, if you're getting, make sure that the person you're getting it from don't give it to you the right way. But then after that, take the constructive criticism and change what it is that you're advertising. All right, this is your boy Mod's Moments. Again, I thank you guys for rocking with us. Make sure that you like and subscribe the program. Like us on Facebook and on Twitch so that when we go live, you'll get those notifications. Also on YouTube, listen. We are trying to we will get to that 1,000 mark before September. And we need you guys to help us do that. This is a call to action. We want to get to the 1,000 subscriber platform. We want to get there, not just because of the simple fact that we want the notoriety that comes with it. It's just we want people to actually hear this content. We believe in it, right? We believe in it so much so that we take 2 hours out of our Sunday and we do stuff like this. Tate, a couple weeks back, didn't miss a show. He was in the car, you know, taking questions, and now he wasn't driving. I need to go on and put that in there. He wasn't driving. But he definitely stayed and he took and partook in the show. That is something that you have to understand. We believe in it so much so we stand by our product. I stand by it. You know what I'm saying? Like Denzel said in American Gangster, I stand by it. This is what is real. This is what we do, right? So
Frank Lucas.
Yeah, Frank Lucas.
that blue magic.
That blue magic. Yeah, man, but for real, that's what we got. We got that blue magic. And we want you guys to check it out. All of the Steeler fans, we appreciate you guys for coming on here. All the Cowboy fans, we appreciate you guys for coming on here because, of course, those are our 2 home teams. And, man, this season, as football progresses, you're going to see us do some things to kind of change and give you premium and optimum content. You know what I'm saying? There's some things that I would love to tell us. If y'all want us to start a Patreon to where you can get some of these back when we're behind the scenes of the homies, behind the scenes of Pump Your Brakes, behind your scenes of the KnoItAllZ. If y'all want that, make sure y'all hit us up. Make sure you hit us up on our platforms and say, hey, I would love to see what you guys talk about behind the scenes. We wouldn't mind giving that to you. What we're trying to do, like I said, before September, is get 1,000 subs. We need your help to do it. Other than that, you guys, you got anything else?
No, bro. I'm good.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Serious as cancer. Who can take the hype? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Olympic beauty contest. I'm gonna ask y'all to be the judges of a beauty pageant. Simone Biles or Sydney McLaughlin?
I'm going with Simone, dog. Don't even start that. Stop it. I'm going with Simone. That ain't even no question for me.
Why Simone over Sydney?
She's beautiful.
Sydney's not beautiful?
I'm not saying Sydney ain't, but Simone is beautiful, bro. She's beautiful. And I got a bias. I'm gonna put the big bias. My wife like 5 foot, 140, 150 pounds. So that's bias.
Okay.
And I like short athletic women. So yeah.
What say you, Ma?
Well, her husband, Simone Biles' husband, would have something to say about this.
I don't care nothing about him.
I
I ain't disrespecting him. I ain't saying I'm lusted over his woman. I'm just saying
it's a beauty pageant contest.
Yeah, so Look at Big G's face, man. That's what.
Yeah, man. She cold. She cold. You know what I'm saying? What's about it?
Jonathan Owens. Listen, Sydney. Preference. It would come down to preference. You know what I'm saying? I think Sydney's taller. She's a hurdler. So, but Simone is not bad at all. She it would be close second. Close second. But, I'm just saying, Sydney.
It's your preference. I feel it.
Yeah, I think preference for me too gets
Big fine. Big fine.
I'm not muted. You don't hear me?
No, but we in your phone.
Oh, my
Big
bad.
fine. Got him.
My bad.
Hey, but Mod, I do have this to say before we get off the air. The one thing I'm going to enjoy more than I got you, bro. But the one thing, go ahead, Tank. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. If there's anything about this.
No, it's not. Go ahead.
Oh,
go ahead.
I'm gonna go Sydney too, man. I mean, I like Simone a lot. I root for Simone, and she's at her looks and her beauty has evolved since 2016. We 8 years later. You know what I mean? I think she's prettier in 2024 as being older than she was in 2016.
Sha'Carri beautiful too.
G Stacks like just a little bit of that hood in it, huh?
He got the hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some hood in it.
Right. But nah, I mean the I just like the Neutrogena commercials I'm talking about. Sydney McLaughlin. And her husband was an ex-NFL player too, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't good as Jonathan Owens, who's a third string player. So that tells you how bad Sydney McLaughlin's husband. Well, he made it though, but he couldn't stick around. But yeah, so I take Sydney McLaughlin, but room for both of them. Go get gold, both y'all, and go ahead, Big G. Whatever you have to say, I'm done. Peace out, everybody. Till next week. Like Ma said, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are like family. I mean, that's why we more than other podcasts, we put up a whole bunch of the live chat. You know what I mean? We do. I mean, because we want to hear what you guys got to say. You guys are like family. Even the Matrix homie Claude and Tim Lyons and the Quad Father and Afton. So many of y'all be with us every week, man. Y'all like family. We love to hear what y'all got to say. That's why when you do say something, we put it up and we talk about it for a little bit. We include it in what we trying to talk about. Thank you.
Right. Definitely.
Yeah.
Gee.
Hey, so last thing I want to say, man, is that the thing I think I'm looking forward to the most, now that we made it through the summer months, because sometimes it's hard to get content and stuff, but we brought it every week. Every week we brought information to you guys, and we had you guys rocking with us every week, so we appreciate it. But the thing I'm looking forward to this season is the Pick'em shows. I can't wait to get back to the Pick'em for the football and for the college football, so I can get my championship belt back. Because I own it.
He owned the rights to it. Ricky Bobby, he owned the rights to it. But I'm serious, you guys. If you guys are watching this on, thank you, Claude. Thank you, Claude. If you're watching this on repeat, make sure that you I'm asking you, make sure if you want premium content from us, give us a shout. We'll do it just for you. We'll create it so that way we have it. But yeah, because G is out here in these podcast streets, so there's a lot of stuff that you can get that would be premium information, and Tate is good on research, so might be something you want to know. And like I said,
did you think that was research?
No, I'm just saying
that's
really
just
good.
Knowledge, bro. I ain't looking up nothing.
That's a big bias. That's bias.
Listen,
that's
when,
bias.
When you see this happening and the phone is off, you know what I'm saying, or the sound is off, he's finding information. Let me tell you, we hold now between the three of us, we hold a whole bunch of users' information. But hey, it is what it is. It's useful for this show. But like I said, if you want premium content, hit us up. I thank you guys for watching. I thank you guys for hanging out. We're getting ready to get out of here. Till next week, same bad time, same bad channel. We gone. Peace.